everyone, I'm Megan and welcome back to the Cambly Tutors YouTube channel. This week I was talking with one of my friends who also tutors on Cambly, and we were just discussing resources aside from the Cambly library that we regularly use in the classroom with our students. So I thought, what better place to share this than the YouTube channel? So today I'm going to be showing you 9 of the best free ESL resources that every tutor must know about to set you up for success as a tutor, and also to set your students up for success in the classroom. Okay, so resource number 1 is a website called Epic. This one was recommended to me by one of our fabulous Cambly Kids tutors, Elena, thank you so much. And basically, Epic is the world's leading online children's subscription book website that offers immediate, on-demand access to over 40,000 high-quality books. And usually these are chapter books for children under the age of 12. So perfect for the Cambly kids, and it's also perfect to have in a spare tab. Say if a child randomly calls you and you're not expecting it on regular Cambly, this is a really good resource to just have there, just saved. So Epic has 2 different options for subscriptions. Of course, this video is all about free resources. And Epic's free subscription, you get access to 1 book per day. But if you want to pay extra, they offer a subscription for USD $667 a month, where you can receive unlimited access to Epic's books, audiobooks, and videos. The unlimited option is perfect if you teach kids every day because it gives you a peace of mind knowing that you always have something in your back pocket ready to go, something that's fun. But if you only teach kids from time to time, then the free subscription is honestly great for you. That's what I'm going to start using. The second resource is a website called Busy Teacher. Busy Teacher is a website where English teachers can share printable ESL worksheets, ESL lesson plans, and ideas for lesson activities with other teachers entirely for free. So basically it's this beautiful little mashup website where a bunch of tutors and teachers alike share their resources for teaching English, and the whole website has over 17,000 worksheets, lessons that include just about everything, like from grammar to vocabulary to pronunciation to reading, listening, writing, you name it. Whatever your student needs, it's there. And for all of you new tutors, it is just a saving grace. You'll love it. Our third resource is ThoughtCo. This one's a little bit different than the rest, but I'll show you why in a minute. But first of all, I'm absolutely in love with ThoughtCo's website design and resource sections. There's just something so minimalistic and inviting about the whole site, just very professional, and I love that because we are professionals. We're English tutors, we're professionals. But ThoughtCo is a premier reference site with a 20-plus year focus on expert-created education content, and it's a great place for English tutors to turn to for professional development guidance. There's a specific section on ThoughtCo's website called Resources for Educators, where you can use their guides to help you grow as an educator. Here you can find great inspiration for encouraging struggling students, writing assessments, and one thing that it's really helped me with is establish trust with parents when teaching children. It gives you a lot of great tips about how to communicate with parents, how to tell them that their children is at a certain level, and how to improve from there. Great resource. All right, and our fourth resource is a website called Breaking News English. Breaking News English is a free website with thousands of ready-to-use interactive ESL lesson plans, worksheets, graded news articles from pre-intermediate to advanced, and listening activities, online quizzes. Again, you name it, it's there. Breaking News English is amazing, especially if you're on a priority hour and you don't know if the person calling you will be a flat beginner or an advanced student. So it's great to have. Breaking News English releases new lessons 2 times per week, so you can always find a new exciting lesson plan to keep your students entertained. Resource number 5 is a website called LearnHip. LearnHip is the perfect resource to use with your regular students and new students alike. LearnHip is a website with interactive games, puzzles, quizzes, and exercises to teach English in a fun way. I especially enjoy using LearnHip's random question generator, so much that I usually have this open in a spare tab during every lesson, no matter if it's a new student that I'm speaking with or a regular student. It's just a great resource to turn to when you don't know where to take the conversation next, or say if you've already finished your curriculum for the day and there's just crickets chirping in the background and you're wondering what to say next. It's great to just pull up the random question generator and just start having some fun, engaging conversation from the questions that it gives you. Number 6 is a website called Games to Learn English. This is one that my friend told me about that she regularly uses. And Games to Learn English is a free games website on a mission to make learning English fun. There are a ton of different games in various categories, ranging from vocabulary to grammar to pronunciation to idioms to phrasal verbs. Anything that you're studying with your student, you can make a fun game from it, which is amazing. And it keeps those young learners from getting distracted too easily. My friend was telling me that as soon as she opens this tab now, her kids instantly perk up and just hyper listen at the game, because they're just interested in playing a game, and again, it doesn't feel like learning to them. Resource number 7 is a website called EnglishGrammar.org. And EnglishGrammar.org has saved me literally more times than I can count. It's a website that you can go to for any grammar question that you might have. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, people. As native English speakers, we don't always know all of the grammar rules unless we've studied them. Our parents taught us English as babies, and so we've never really needed to understand grammar beyond just it sounds right. And honestly, it just sounds right isn't a good enough explanation for your advanced students who are really looking to learn more about grammar. I understand that it's really hard to learn every grammar rule that there is out there. I certainly don't know them all, and I have a degree in English literature. But EnglishGrammar.org has really helped me look up an answer for a student in the blink of an eye. Resource number 8 is a funky little website called ESL Video. And if you're a tutor like me, I love using videos in the classroom. I find it just helps students get more engaged. Plus, watching a video helps my students develop English listening skills beyond just being used to hearing my voice. Because, I'm not going to be the one voice that always speaks back to them when they travel to the USA or Canada. They need to get comfortable getting familiar with more English accents and voices. And a little pro tip, I love using their TED Talk section for my intermediate to advanced students. TED Talks are really engaging, they are really interesting, and usually spark conversation that carries on into more lessons. For example, my student and I once watched a TED Talk about something to do with space and building spaceships, and from that conversation I learned that he actually really enjoys learning about space. So I was like, great, we're going to double down on that, and this week we're going to do a bunch of lessons about space and spaceships and rockets and you name it. Resource number 9 is very popular among Cambly tutors, and for good reason. It is called Engoo Daily News. All of the daily news articles are graded from a scale of 1 to 8 or 9, I believe, 1 being beginners and then 9 being advanced. And once you click one of the articles, just going into one here now, at the top you'll have vocabulary that you can study with your student before you actually talk about the article. And then as you scroll down, you'll have the article where you can actually prompt the student to read, and then once you're done the article, you can scroll down to the discussion section. So here's where they'll get to practice their speaking and comprehension. And yeah, I think it's just amazing. It's an amazing resource because it sort of hits on all of the main key points when studying English. So, you want your student to practice their reading, their listening, their speaking, their, just everything. Reading an article and answering questions about it covers all of those bases. You'll find that a lot of your students actually bring this up to you because it's really popular among the students as well. And yeah, Engoo Daily News is just a great resource. I love it. Everyone loves it. We all love it. My dog probably loves it. Yeah. I'd love to know if you have any resources to add to this list. You can just leave them in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out the Cambly Wire, which is the Cambly Tutors blog. There, we're always sharing the hottest and the latest tips and tricks from our fellow Cambly tutors. And I'd love to see you there. Thank you, guys!